Let's see. Okay, question.
What?
Do you think it's right to call a fan base ungrateful if a company makes a decision they don't like?
It depends.
An example, you don't like
Woo!
you don't like Mass Effect Andromeda, right?
No.
Should I call you ungrateful for not enjoying your Mass Effect title?
No.
But it's Mass Effect. You like Mass Effect. You must like everything Mass Effect. Otherwise, why Mass Effect? Are you a fan?
That's not how that works.
But you're a fan of Mass Effect. You like Mass Effect, so that means you must like everything in Mass Effect. Otherwise, you're ungrateful. You must enjoy everything it does. Otherwise, how can you be a fan? You're a fake fan, aren't you, Armando?
Yes, I am.
There's a question of, can a company do something so wrong that that they could get justifiable hate for it?
Possibly.
My example being the Persona 3, 4, and 5 dancing games. The fact that they exist. Because how do you go from Japanese RPG to bleh rhythm game? Like, what? How did we get there?
Magic.
Did you spell the ammo?
Yeah, I did.
I'm making sure. It kind of look like you didn't. It was the fact that you're ungrateful for not eating up the dancing games. Like, I don't care for. I did not ask for dancing. I do not want dancing games. I did not want dancing games. Granted, I'm not gonna be like P5 fans and make a 50 billion different tweets going, "How dare you! You lied to me. I should have been given something I wanted." I'll just be like, "I don't want it." The end. I don't want a dancing game. I won't buy a dancing game. Done. That's all. That's all I gotta do. Yeah, back to the whole mentality of putting all your eggs in one basket. Like with Sega, where they'll constantly ignore their other IPs in favor of making more Sonic. Because the idea being Sonic's popular, so we gotta do more Sonic.
Fuck. God damn it.
Got this Sonic.
Oh.
Let's see. Okay, how many times can a franchise use the same premise before it becomes a stop? Just stop.
It depends.
Example being Mario's constant thing being princess capture, go save. How many times can Mario do that before it just becomes a? Can you even try? Can you even try?
Hmm. The fuck, Barry?
But it's the case of having no plot, and there's the case of they're just gonna do the exact same thing over and over.
Hmm.
Got the question: how long can a series rely on nostalgia?
They can ride that to hell and back if they wanted to.
Example being Sonic, with the recent titles being huge amounts of relying on that nostalgia. Or it's like, here's Green Hill, here's Chemical Plant, Here's flying battery. You remember this, right? Isn't it so great? Get off that box, Natalia. I need that. What did I just say, Armando? Like, how many times can a series just use nostalgia for that?
A lot.
Yeah, but how long until it becomes a you have to stop and do something new?
I don't know. Depends on the people.
Like, what if in every Mass Effect game they kept constantly having you go back to location for Mass Effect 1 just to go, lol, remember when you played Mass Effect 1?
I don't know. I wouldn't mind it.
Like, imagine if the Citadel was always the same thing as in 1.
Um,
Everyone's like, lol, remember this was Mass Effect 1?
that'd be a nice throwback, I guess.
Yeah, but how many times can they do that before it becomes a, now you're just lazy at this point, aren't you?
I don't know.
Because the problem is, Sonic did nostalgia stuff with Sonic Generations, but then he decided, Sonic Mania, look, more nostalgia. Sonic Forces, look, more nostalgia. Sonic's the cell phone game, look, more nostalgia.
I remember them Sonic toys from McDonald's.
You know, one in Pakistan.
Pakistan.
There's an infamous commercial for Pakistan Sonic toys at McDonald's.
Oh, no. I was talking about like those mini electronic games you would get in a Happy Meal. I got
Yeah,
like the Sonic, Amy, and Knuckles version.
Yeah, but they made one commercial in Pakistan. They used like these horrible bootleg-looking character models.
Oh.
Like the thing people quote is the announcer going, "Shadow basketball,
Shadow
Knuckles.
basketball.
Knuckles baseball." It's an all sports team. Let's see what else. Let's see what else.
Barry, is your arm okay?
It's just the wind blowing on his sleeve.
Oh, okay. Thought it was glitching out.
Time for the heavy duty stuff. This is the big one. The big time to pull up your pants, Armando. Time to pull up your pants. This is a big one.
Okay.
Let's talk about ethics with Kickstarter. You see that right there?
Yeah.
Now if Natalia was a little boy, that'd be Shaquille right now.
Oh, well, rip, I guess.
The man,
There we go.
the men put a boy in a net.
Rip.
I ain't letting that go. He had a net, although it was actually a lacrosse ball, but I don't care. It had a net on it. Shaquille put that thing over a little boy's head. I'm like, congratulations. I keep making pedo jokes about you, but you literally just put a little boy in a net. There ain't nothing to do to save you.
Oh.
Let's see. But yeah. Kickstarter ethics. Do you believe that projects or Kickstarters have to follow slightly different rules than the norm?
What do you mean?
Okay. One example. So, Kickstarter game is funded by your audience and the crowd, right?
Yeah.
Now, his example. One ethic that people generally care for is that not every project, but generally the consensus is you would generally want to update your backers on what's going on every month. How do you feel about that?
Yeah. That sounds good.
I got like every month you have some sort of progress update explaining what exactly did you do with the game and the game is crowdfunding thing. So what did you do with the thing for a month?
Tweak it, update it, you know, try to make progress.
So yeah, just the fact of should always every month tell your backers, here's what we did in the month for the thing. Here's how we tweaked it or made progress on it. So is that so yeah, yay or nay?
Yay.
Alright, so what's his note? But no, Armando. Okay. Okay, another one. Should the game be? Let's see. And some people feel like it's a crowdfunded project. Then the first people to play the title should be the backers, and not anybody else. Yay or nay?
I mean, backers, cool. Backers should get like early access a little bit, at least.
Like an example being, let's say you're gonna show off your game at like a convention, have it be playable, right?
Yeah.
But you send a playable version to the backers first, so that way the people who funded your game are still the first person who tried it out.
Yeah, sounds fair.
Yay or nay?
Yeah. Because they're helping you, so obviously.
My question: should this also should this also account for the final release? Example being, should you give out review copies to journalists who may or may not have backed their title early so they can do their job, or should you still stick to the people who funded the game should be the first people to play it?
People who funded the game.
Even at the cost of early reviews?
Yeah. Always be grateful for those who helped you on your way.
Also be careful about who you receive help from.
Oh.
I say this because I literally learned of a disaster, so someone's making this pretty much like giant kaiju game.
Ooh, Godzilla style?
Armando, this thing ends in disaster. Don't get your hopes up.
Okay.
So what happened was that they have the usual tier of design your own character, right?
Mm-hmm.
And let's just say this: although it was a big kaiju game, one of the fan bases that actually liked it a lot and actually funded it a lot was the furry fan base, because big things, big animal things. It's the same thing.
Oh dear.
That's not the issue. The issue is one furry who has a lot of expendable money.
Okay.
So this guy funded to have his persona in the game, right? Everything's normal, character in the game, And that's where the problems start. This guy is so picky about how his character should be done, up to the point where he said how the character's supposed to be goofy, and then they complain about, why'd you make my character goofy? That's like, you said to make them silly. Yeah, but they're actually silly. That's not what I wanted. How's it supposed to take my first one seriously? Also, really, all you can do is a push.
It shouldn't be like this.
She's an adult.
As I watched my hair turn gray and the flesh sag from my bones. But why aren't you changing? A failure like you. I'll crush you with my bare hands.
Lady, it took you seconds to literally toss a grown man a good distance. It should take you that long to crush a child's neck.
Oh? Note to self, don't fuck with Natalia.
I mean, were you planning to get into arguments with a child to begin with?
No, but I'm just saying.
Next time on Revelations.
Next
2.
time, Revelations 2.
Jesus, 3 was a
My whole
long
life has
one.
been a prelude to this.
1 and 3 were long, and 2 was just like, oh, that's it,
She
it's
went.
over.
We can still catch her.
Nice fucking emergency exit! Down below. I think that's where we'll find her.
Time to know the cause of our misery.
You will die, child.
You're still after her? You were just scared of her. What the hell?
Yeah, we get over your fear, okay?
Okay, she's actually healthy. Let me guess. Fucking clones.
No, I assume that's a pass. Because
Oh.
you saw the big lab thing. That's where Clara and Mora were.
Oh, okay.
Orifices. Final episode? Those are 5 episodes.
No, there's 4 episodes.
My life is a lie.
Ass! This episode was ass!
Previously on Revelations 2. Someone left a message.
Welcome to the Kierling, where all things come to an end.
I not know this thing you are speaking.
I'm just learning to see a little more clearly.
I did what I thought was right.
We'll know each other inside and out.
You killed
I
her.
was about to post the image. I realized where I was the image will pop up on Skype on the screen. So probably shouldn't do that.
What image?
I was gonna post an image to a Skype chat, but I'm like, you know what? What are the odds the image will pop up on screen? That's a bad idea.
Oh no, I remember what happened last time I did that. Except mine was a comment.
But yeah, they got the funding. They kept having to spend money just to constantly remake the character over and over to the point where a person's like, "Nah, screw this, give me my refund." And he pretty much bankrupted the entire game.
Uh-huh.
He's a petulant child of a person who has way too much money to throw around. Even other furries are like, the guy's just an a-hole. The guy's just an a-hole who bullies people. Like, there's another person with a
6
persona,
months from now.
and they bullied them
we're going to
so that way they could
awaken
have the
this
rights to the character. Then once they got what they wanted, they didn't even do anything with it.
As
And the
me.
world is going to
It's a clone, I fucking knew it! Fucking movie prepared me for this.
Night, my darling.
That doesn't necessarily mean clone. It could also mean I'm putting my consciousness in someone else. How
All
far
this
down does this
time
go?
Wasted. My whole life has been a prelude to this.
Well,
My
they're
true
going
birth.
up. Of course, dramatic slow-mo cams to see how they passed each other, even though it literally means
Time to know the cause of our
nothing.
misery.
What is this place?
Doesn't matter. Let's find the overseer.
Alright, the overseer. So I'm not sure if Mora's ever gonna mention where her deal is, what her deal was now.
Well,
I want to say it, but I have no idea if she's gonna say it because of what you did.
Look at the video feed.
there's also a fucking DLC
We
episode
could
of
play
her.
most of these areas.
Yeah, but she says it
She's
in the
been
main
watching
game.
our every step.
I'll just say it. Her whole deal is that she broke into her dad's gun cabinet one day and accidentally shot her sister.
Oh.
That's why she's such a bad relationship with her dad and doesn't like using guns. Because she feels she literally cannot
Our clues changed the
not
direction
handle
of the
it.
water.
Yeah, but where? I don't recognize the place.
Let's see. So they have more Kickstarter stuff. There we go. Let's see. If a Kickstarter project ends up not going the way your backers like it, should they be entitled to a refund?
It depends.
That's what I thought you were gonna say. Okay. Should you be
What do you
allowed
make of it?
during the process of a Kickstarter
I don't know.
of getting a
I
publisher?
just can't figure the overseer out.
Maybe.
Like, should you be allowed to literally use the Kickstarter as more of a method of attracting a big company, and then having a big company give you money?
Oh,
How are
you're
we gonna
you're
get
risking a
through?
lot right there.
That's the whole point. That's the
There's
whole
gotta
point
be some way
of
to
the
reach
publisher.
the
The
other
publisher
side.
gives you money, even though the whole point of crowdfunding is the backers are your publisher. Like, should you be allowed to do that?
Maybe.
Two cases being, so Bloodstain has a publisher as a Kickstarter game, but the thing is, Bloodstain from the get-go told you it was also looking for a publisher, and using a Kickstarter to do that. So no one complained because they literally told you up front, this is what we're doing. While in the case of Shenmue, they literally just out of nowhere decided, surprise, we're now being given money by Epic.
Yeah.
Like, should you be able to do that? Just out of nowhere go, hey, surprise, some other company now gives a lot of money.
No, you shouldn't. Fuck.
And another instance was, you know my number 9, right?
Yeah. What a
After
tragedy that was.
The 3DS and Vita versions just still aren't out yet.
Rip.
And also, no else isn't out. The
What?
My Number 9 cartoon show they said was going to be a thing. Yes, years ago, like a month or two after the game's Kickstarter ended, they decided, hey, we're gonna make a cartoon show. That's not. I don't remember anything from that either. And another thing I remember anything about, Red Ash. I already told you the Kickstarter for Red Ash was supposed to be a spiritual successor to Rayman Legends 3.
Yeah.
And so the Kickstarter for that one was 1000% a disaster.
Well.
Like, that game was not going to make its goal whatsoever. And then some Chinese company called Fuse decided to literally just out of nowhere pay for the development of the game.
Well.
And then they saw the Kickstarter going, by the way, during that, saying that now the money from the Kickstarter can be used for stretch goals. Once they heard that, nearly everyone just backed out super hard. Even the people believing in the project, gone, we're done. Taking our money, going elsewhere.
Damn.
It's like, what did y'all expect? We still haven't heard nothing. Mind you, this game's supposed to already have been funded, and we still heard nothing about it.
That's sad.
It's like, what happened to that? What happened to Red Ash? You guys won't say anything. Not only that, at the same time as Red Ash being funded, they did a Kickstarter for a Red Ash anime.
That's oof.
The anime actually made its goal and it actually came out. Unlike the game. Red Ash the anime actually did come out. But the game just, Inafune, where's Red Ash?
In your dreams.
But Inafune, where's Red Ash? It was supposed to come out last year. Whatever happened to Red Ash? I can't find it.
Was being the keyword.
Where's Red Ash? Red Ash. Let's see what else. Okay, here's a question. So, let's say you got a person well known for their craft, right?
Yeah.
Let's try to make a good example. Let's see. Let's say you got the director of the Resident Evil movies, whatever, hit that guy.
Paul Anderson.
So let's say you like Paul Anderson's movies, right?
Yeah.
Let's say Paul Anderson decides to
There's something on the other
make a
side of the
movie via
aquarium,
crowdfunding,
but
right?
I can't make it out.
Help me move it, bitch.
Yeah, but that's like work.
Fucking weaklings.
But yeah, let's say Paul Anderson decides to make a movie via crowdfunding, right?
Uh-huh.
And then afterwards
The floor.
starts trying to
Looks like
it
this
says
aquarium's been
going,
removed.
right? Now here's a question people had for Incompetence. Okay. Okay. Uh-huh. This one. How much did that water weigh?
All right.
I'm not even surprised at this point.
How much did that glass weigh?
I'm not even surprised.
Yeah, so he made this thing in crowdfunding, and this didn't have it in Inafune. Do you feel like people should be allowed to hesitate before jumping on board with the project?
Yeah.
Example being, some people didn't want to trust Inafune when it came to Kickstarter My Number 9, right?
Oh, I'm touched.
And people are like, how dare you not trust Inafune? He's made
It's
a
already
whole lot
done.
of great and professional
I've conquered
things. Why are
fear
you
and earned the
getting
right
cold
to
feet?
become a
He doesn't need to
god.
prove himself. Oh boy, those words age
Come out from
poorly.
behind that glass so I can choke a god.
Oh boy,
All
those
that
words age
remains
poorly. He doesn't need to prove himself.
Well,
One last
Yeah, do you feel like someone that you like would still need to prove that they can be trusted with crowdfunded
My
project?
brother's escape was death.
Like, do you feel like you should be
And soon,
skeptical, despite the
it'll be
fact that
mine
it's a
as well.
creator that a lot of people enjoy?
no.
And if this were a project
I
that
will
was, you know,
share in
funded
his
by a
fate,
company,
and
then you would
I
still
will
just jump right in. But now that it's literally your money on the line, you feel you need to hesitate.
escape.
All right.
We win.
Just like that.
Just like that.
Let us now mark our territory and eat the body.
Okay. No.
No, mark our territory.
We are civilized people.
Civilized people mark their territory, so the fact that civilized people for some reason use flags to piss.
Construct sequence of the facility's upper spire will begin immediately. If you are currently situated
Pee on the walls.
in this area, please remain calm.
Show your dominance. Pee on the walls. Mark your territory.
They're women. They can't do that.
Interstite with her. Back to the
Yeah, they
elevator.
can. Dogs can do it. They can do it.
I am not sharing a copy with
That was a horrible implication. I'm sticking to it.
Good job.
I'm gonna add a reverb effect just to emphasize how horrible an analogy that was.
Well,
I will make it known that that was a very bad comparison. But yeah, dogs can do it.
okay.
What? Tell me you haven't seen dogs pee on poles?
Male dogs.
All kinds of dogs pee on poles. No, I'm gonna Google it. The female dogs pee on territory.
Holy fuck!
I bet you didn't expect this in Resident Evil playthrough.
Passage down below.
See, but the male dogs lift their legs up.
Let's see. Female dogs do in fact pee to mark their territory.
Do they lift their legs?
Want me to look up video how a female dog does it?
I mean, if you want to. I've only ever had a male dog, so.
Let's see. Oh.
Oh.
So, female dogs peeing on stuff can most of the time have a different meaning.
Oh.
It's either A, anxiety, so they're trying to tell you something, or B, they in heat.
Okay, well.
But yeah, there are still cases of this is my territory, this is my place, F you. But if they start peeing on something super random, then that means one of the other two options. So it's like see a cell phone, I'll pee on this cell phone. Get the hit.
Where the fuck did you even come from?
See, he marked his territory. Oh well, God, that's too much marking.
Jesus Christ.
That's too much marking.
All right. He's like, this is my shit, human. Fuck off.
This is my floor.
You know, you just reminded me. I got a funny one to tell you. One time, when I had a friend over, my dog was angry because like we were sitting on the rug in my room, but my dog kind of claimed that room. I did it again. All right. Anyway, my dog kind of claimed that rug. So after me and my friend finished playing in the room and we left, my dog went over to the rug and took a shit on it.
My room. I was like, a friend told me that he had another friend over, and his friend was playing with the dog, and was scratching it and everything. Then the first friend told him, "Dude, what? You're touching his dick."
Well,
and it's like, oh, you guys stay following the dog's dick. Congratulations.
Eyes peeled and go.
Let's see. So, do you believe that a game with combat needs a good variety in enemies?
yeah, should.
Or do you feel like something like Resident Evil 7, which severely lacks variety, is perfectly fine?
No.
Like certain enemies are either they're big, slow, and they swipe at you.
Ooh.
They're big, slow, and they swipe at you, or they have bigger swiping arms and still do the exact same thing, or they barf on you, or they crawl on all fours, or that's literally it. That's 4. There's just 4 types of RE7.
The exit.
There's just 4 types.
Here we go again.
Countdown.
Yep, Super Metroid prepared me for this.
Now, so I decided to ask the question of how many characters in Smash have canonically actually had sex?
What?
How many characters can you count on top of your head from Smash Brothers have actually canonically had sex?
How the fuck would we know that? Okay.
Okay, Claire, that was smart. Simple. Simple. Go by the games they come from. Did they canonically have sex?
I would assume Bayonetta, yeah.
There's no
Snake,
proof.
yeah.
There's no proof. There's no Bayonetta. There is 100% no proof.
That's why I said I would assume.
Yeah, you assume that, but there's no proof, so people can't count that. There has to be definitive proof.
Oh, then I don't fucking know.
That's be 100% definitive proof. Like an example being, when it comes to Chrom and Bowser, the answer is yes, because they literally have kids in the roster.
Yeah.
It's like, did Chrom bang? I don't know. Lucina's here, so I think there's a good chance he did. And we can't use things that are based on the player. Like some people try to say, well, if that means female Robin, why do we think female Robin? Because she's Lucida's mom. No, she's not. She could be the mom. Doesn't mean she is. F out of here. No, we need canon. We need them facts. Unless another one is Ken from Street Fighter, because he has a kid.
Okay.
Let's see what else. Many people want to say Snake, but there's no proof that Solid Snake ever did. Like, there's been stuff that mention that he's dated, but it's not doesn't mean they had sex.
Okay.
Let's see what else. Let's see what else on the roster. Go by that. They go check that Smash roster. Oh yeah, Alamar and Pac-Man.
Oh, okay.
They have families. Yeah, they did. Let's see who else. Let's see. Zelda and Link.
Oh.
Because they have descendants, so they did. If you go by a specific ending in Star Fox Command, then Fox did. Someone doesn't know whether or not to count Pokemon because Pokemon can breed. That doesn't mean they did breed. Just because Pikachu's here doesn't mean Pikachu breed with anything. Let's see, Marth definitely. Let's see who else.
Sarah, please.
My brother wanted to say Ridley.
Okay.
His reason being, you think in every Metro game you find the same Ridley? Nah, you're killing his whole family. That's all his baby Ridleys, all dead. All his grandchildren, that was his grandson over there, he's dead now.
Well,
nah, it's a joke. But it's like, do you think you've been fighting Ridley the whole time? Nah, not the same Ridleys, but different Ridleys. You just been killing his whole family. Let's see. Let's see what else. Let's see. Technically, Cloud didn't. That was an optional thing in FF7, so no.
wait, what? You can have sex in Final Fantasy?
It's a heavy implied thing. If you get enough affection with Tifa, it's implied that Cloud and Tifa banged off screen and the characters were like we were watching her have sex the whole entire time.
Woo!
But it's a heavy
Nice going, Cloud.
It's a really implied thing, but it's also, you know, optional. If it's optional, it doesn't count.
But still, nice fucking going.
Yeah, it's heavy optional where all the characters mentioned. We saw you two bang.
Oh, we'll bang, okay.
Let's see, the Belmonts definitely did.
More, please. You're not helping. Shit, how the fuck? How the fuck you want me to do this?
Depending on who you are, the Mii fighters, the Mii fighters did.
Really?
It's literally you. So yes, if you're a mom or a dad, congratulations, you banged. That technically counts. Let's see.
Then race it to the bottom.
Can't think of anyone else in this roster. If you want to go for future characters, then several of the Dragon Quest characters did.
Oh.
They have the descendants. But yeah, these are the questions that haunt people.
Wow.
How many characters in Smash canonically had sex? The fact that some people being like, Snake has to. I mean, look at him. Look at it. Doesn't mean anything. Doesn't matter how he looks. Also, there's a badge right there. Down over there to the right.
What?
There's a thing and shoot.
Where?
Hey, go back up. It's also, is it gone? Does it fall off? Cause I just saw one when you go down the staircase. There it is. Stopping for the meaningless collectibles. Sure, I'm sure you got plenty of time.
Like I said, Super Metroid prepared me for this. Fucking rescued the animals with like 2 seconds to spare.
I'm surprised no one made the joke that the villager had sex.
Oh.
Because Tom Nook be going to town on that wallet all day, every day.
Mr. Nook coming to collect.
He's already trying to come in.
Ooh!
He's already tried to come and collect the new Animal Crossing for your tent. You bought a tent. Here's the bill.
No! Don't you fucking dare! Moira!
Shoot her and put her out of her misery.
I can't take out any gun. Are you
Before-
serious?
Get going.
Oh, you're serious. Oh shit.
If her end result was jumping out anyway, was okay. End result was jumping out anyway. I was more than 10 seconds. The place should have exploded by now.
Holy shit.
I mean, you're a development, just like she's buried deeply. That's not how being crushed works.
I think that wrist thing was symbolizing her dying.
Yeah, no, I mean the arm swing thing is a thing. Like that's not being crushed works. That's being suffocated.
Oh.